Hey, I wanted to share a very encouraging message that the Lord gave me yesterday as I prayed for one of my coaching clients at the end of our session. The Lord gave me a vision and a message for her. And then he told me that this message was not just for her, but it was for many of us. And the vision was, I saw this desert place. The ground was dry and cracked, and there was no life in it. It was completely dead and empty of any type of life. And suddenly a door appeared in front of me, and this door opened, and on the other side of the door there was a beautiful, huge field, and I couldn't see the end. It was like it went on and on and on, just as the desert place went on and on and on. And in this field, there were flowers of all types and colors, trees, birds flying. There were bees and insects, butterflies, and the sun was shining. There was a beautiful river running through it. And the Lord directed my eyesight to the threshold of the door, and how there was a separation between the dry desert place and the beautiful blooming field. And he said, tell my daughter and everybody else that will listen that there will be a sudden shift. There will be a sudden transition from a desert, hopeless, lifeless, fruitless place to a place full of life, a fruitful place, a beautiful, hopeful place. But this transition is not going to be gradual, because that's what a transition is. A transition is a period of time in which a person or something goes from one state to another. It gradually transitions to a different state. But for her and for the people that this message is for, it's not going to be that way. It's going to be sudden. It's like a door is going to open, and all of a sudden we're going to find ourselves from this dead, lifeless place, without hope of restoration, without hope of anything changing, to a place full of life, full of hope, full of light, full of joy. And it's not going to be gradual. It's going to be sudden. From one place to another, from death to life, from mourning to dancing. It's going to be a sudden shift, a sudden turn of events, a sudden situation, something that suddenly changes. And that's how the Lord works. That's how he is. He always comes in at the last minute. The Lord of the 11th hour. He comes in and just flips the script. It reminded me of Haman that was telling Xerxes that he wanted to impale Mordecai. And then the script flipped, and he was the one who was impaled on the same gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai. And when Abraham was ready to slash Isaac's throat, the angel came and stopped him. So it's going to be like a sudden thing, something that is going to happen suddenly, and you will find yourself from one place to another, just like Joseph went from the pit to the palace. So I hope this encouraged you to continue to believe and continue to hope in the Lord, because sometimes we give up when we're so close, so close to the promise. We often give up because we're so tired, and we think things are not going to happen, because we don't see that the Lord is still working, that the Lord is working behind the scenes. The Lord is working in the spirit realm, because we look at the circumstances, at the physical world. But take this message, receive it, make it yours, and declare it over your life, and see what the Lord is going to do. Blessings.